Hey everyone, Jasmine Ellis here, former Miss Nebraska USA and former model.
And I am James Ellis, 2011 WBFF Fitness Model World Champion, fitness cover model, been on about 60 different fitness magazine covers. And I'm also a celebrity personal trainer and also the trainer of this beautiful lady right here. Been training her since we've been married.
It's a nice bonus. But today we're really excited to film this video so that we can share our experience with you about TruSculpt Flex treatment. And oh my goodness, we could sing its praises. It's so good. And TruSculpt Flex is all about getting that muscle definition. So that's what this video is all about this treatment. But I mean, I'm sure you, along with me, along with James, we've all wished that we could have more muscle definition, to be more toned, to look more in shape, right, babe?
That's right. I mean, and honestly, this thing's trying to put me out of business as a personal trainer because people can just go and, you know, get hooked up to this thing and get their muscle definition. I have so many clients that I've been training them for a long time. They're like, well, how long is it going to take for me to get this definition? And it's constantly saying, you got to put the time into the gym. You have to get your diet down right. All that different stuff. There's so many factors, and everybody's body's different, and it's going to take a different amount of time to get the results that they want. So,
but no more, because the day has come. It is possible through technology with TruSculpt Flex that you can get that muscle definition, that toned physique that you've always wanted without spending an eternity in the gym or eating vegetables and salmon for the rest of your life.
That's right.
We've both been there, done that.
Yes.
So anyway, we really do relate with this because even though I've done pageants and trained for Miss USA, he's trained for fitness covers and the World Championship. We're just like you in the way that we've got those specific target areas on our body that are a little more stubborn than others, that don't want to look as ripped as you want them to, even though you spend countless hours in the gym and eating clean. So with all that being said, now we've got an answer to our prayers here with this incredible technology. Right now, in the past, my stomach was the last area for the fat to go away, but also the first area for the fat to come back if I eat a little more than normal. So to have the TruSculpt Flex target my midsection specifically was, absolutely amazing. So, I mean, I'm sure we both wish we would have had this technology when we were training for our competitions.
Well, and for me, I think about, and I know there's going to be some men and ladies that are going to be able to relate with this. I had actually won the WBFF World Championship when I was 31 years old. I started into bodybuilding, working out. I was a skinny, scrawny kid, you know, started working out when I was about 20 years old, and it really became a full-time job for me, just working out. And when I was 31 is when I won the world championship. But since then, and since we've gotten married, it hasn't been my full-time job. We're taking on other things. So I've noticed things trying to change that I'm not used to seeing change. Love handles trying to come in, back stuff trying to come in, because I'm not putting in that same effort that I used to put in the gym. And what's great is with this, I'm like, dang, I feel like according to my results, I must be putting in that time, but I'm not. I just got all these extra crunches in by using this piece of equipment. So I absolutely love that. I didn't have to change anything about my workout. I'm not putting in all that extra time. This was able to get me back to where I wanted to be.
So, I mean, incredible testimonies right there.
I would have loved this for the World Championship. I wouldn't have had to train nearly as hard to win that.
Seriously. It's like, where was this technology when we needed it?
But
I want to make a point that especially when you combine the TruSculpt Flex treatment with the TruSculpt ID treatment, which is the body contouring or fat burning, your results are even better, because when you get rid of that extra fluff or that extra layer of fat on you, then you can see the muscle definition even better. So I did want to mention that because I got both treatments done and I am thrilled with my results. So please watch the TruSculpt ID video as well to learn more about that. But real quick, like just showing you these two different ways of working out, like me doing ab rollers you doing hanging oblique and crunches and all this stuff
awesome.
to try to target
Yeah.
the midsection that literally makes you like cramp up from
Yep.
how hard you're exerting your energy.
And I have cramped up. Ugh, it's awful.
Oh.
When abs cramp and you're like, ugh.
Because you want the definition
Yeah.
so badly. But anyway, I think that just letting you see the difference of how hard you have to work in the gym to get those abs versus laying on a table
Yeah.
and having the machine do the work for you.
Yeah.
That's a no-brainer. I mean, what would you say, hun, of choosing laying on a table and getting abs versus let's go do 216,000 crunches today at the gym?
No, don't think so. I think I'll I'll just lay on the table and
Yeah.
actually even get a good laugh in the process, because we had some giggle moments
my
where it tickled.
goodness.
So
It makes you laugh. I'm not laughing in the gym doing abs. It's not funny
No,
when you're in the gym
crying.
doing abs. This makes you laugh. But TruSculpt Flex is literally working smarter, not harder.
That's right.
I think it's time to talk about some frequently asked questions and show you our results.
Okay, so our first frequently asked question is, does it work?
That's the $1 million question right now is, does it work? Yes, I can honestly say that. And we both can honestly
Yep.
say that because we both had this done. And 100%, like, our photo results do not lie. They absolutely resound that this is truthfully an answered prayer for you
Yeah.
if you're looking for something that's going to get you results quickly. For me, what I was really blown away by is that it actually is approved by the
Yeah.
FDA for 30% muscle increase.
It's awesome.
Like, wow, that
Come on.
takes a long time to build in the gym. But personally, I couldn't see any outline of abs before I got this done, just because I shared with you that my midsection is where I tend to carry the extra weight. But now when I look in the mirror, I can see like an outline of my abs, which for me, I've only ever seen when I was training strictly for the Miss USA pageant and dieting really hardcore.
Yeah.
So for me to even see this is like, whoa, that's
Yeah.
insane.
Well, and for me, as I shared, you know, you may not notice a big difference in my before and after pictures because I stay pretty lean all year round, 6 to 8% body fat typically. So when I'm not flexing it, typically it tends to look the same. I did feel a lot leaner in my waist, my love handles, my back area. A big area that I noticed a huge difference, and I wish I would have done before pictures of me flexing because that's my expertise. I know how to flex the abs, flex the obliques. I noticed a huge difference in my obliques coming through, the depth of my abs. So the difference maker for me is when I flex. So we'll definitely have to show some stuff of me flexing and showing you guys where I noticed a big difference. So
And you really do notice that because that was his job,
Yep.
is fitness model covers where he's literally flexing every area and
Yep.
trying to show how defined the whole midsection is,
Yep.
abs and obliques. But it's challenging to target those obliques especially.
well, and for me now when I flex, I feel like I'm, you know, dang near getting ready for show prep or magazine cover stuff because I'm like, I'm not working any harder in the gym. I'm not
Right.
putting all this extra time in with you know, walking on the treadmill or doing cardio or doing extra abs, you know, super strict on my diet. None of that changed. I just did this and I'm noticing like, dang, like I haven't seen this striation since I competed in the World Championships. So it's pretty awesome.
It is amazing. And we specifically and purposely were intentional about not doing anything differently because we
right.
wanted to make sure the results spoke for themselves about TruSculpt Flex. So for me, before getting the treatment done, I worked out 4 days a week, ate my same diet as I do now, as well as for the whole duration of waiting 3 months for the best results.
Yep.
Didn't change anything. All I did was drink more water.
Yep, same here.
Same.
Yeah, I mean, I work out about 5 days a week. Occasionally I'll hit the only 4 days, but so if anything, I may have done less working out. But really, I am pretty strict about trying to get 5 days a week. Sometimes the schedule gets in the way, but also I've been drinking more water. You know, I wasn't training abs more, none of that. So same regimen in the gym, same diet. Just drinking more water.
Yeah, we're just like you. We don't enjoy training abs. But all I did differently from him was I got the TruSculpt ID treatment done, which burns the fat, which really helped me to see results better. And when I would put my hands on my waist, like I could feel the muscle definition way more than I did before. But the results speak for themselves, especially when you combine the treatments. I can't stress that enough. Your results are like mind-boggling. So all right, we're gonna keep going with some frequently asked questions, because I know you guys have questions, as we did when we were getting ready to do this treatment. So let's keep going.
Yeah, I remember asking this one. I was like, Julie, how does it work? Right? We were asking her in the med spa. How does it work, Jasmine?
Yeah, seriously. So what happens is you get 6 treatments done. However, it's 1 treatment a day. So the stipulations that they set, or the parameters, would be that they'd like you to get all 6 treatments done within a 2 to 3 week time span to get the best results. And they don't want you to wait more than 1 week per treatment. It's way better if you can get them in quickly. So for example, James and I went on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. They're 15-minute treatments, but we just went 4 days in a row. So really the best way you could do it would be 3 days 1 week, 3 days the next week, and then you're done.
We were on a time crunch, so we had to get them done. We happened to be in town, so we had to bang it out quick.
But then how does it work after that is you can actually go in once a month for a 15-minute maintenance treatment just to keep your results up. But they place panels, little 3x3 panels, on the area of your body that you want treated, and then they put a little wrap around our midsection, which you'll see. I took a lot of behind the scenes snapshots. What it does is it encompasses the whole muscle. So it is bending your muscle, twisting it, pulling it, stretching it, literally contorting it in every direction it can go, which you're not used to feeling. But what's really neat about that is that personally, I don't think that we were sore like we thought we would be. And Julie at JK Med Spa explained to us that the reason we weren't as sore as we thought we would be is because since the muscle's being contorted in every direction possible, it doesn't fatigue like if you were doing 100 crunches in the same direction at the gym. That's when the soreness comes in. With this, do you want to hear how amazing this technology is? Yes, I think
we do.
So for the abs, or your core, it is equivalent in a 15-minute session to doing 54,000 crunches.
Come on.
Yes. So then you take that times 6, you guys. I'm sure we all have not done that many crunches in our lifetimes. For us, we did 4 sessions, so that's equivalent to 216,000 crunches.
Come on.
But if you want to treat your glutes, a 15-minute session is equivalent to doing 10,000 squats. Times 6. You want to do 60,000 squats? No thanks. How about the machine does it for you?
Or people will do it on their arms. Ladies, if you're like, I need to fix the flabby triceps, or the Brazilian butt lift. Remember that one?
That's what it's equivalent to. It's like, oh my goodness.
People do the Brazilian butt lift with this stuff. That's awesome.
So anyway, it's pretty amazing that for me a no-brainer was to do this as opposed to 216,000 crunches.
That's right. All right, another frequently asked question is, what if I don't drink water? Will I still get results?
Yes, so this question really comes into play when you're doing the TruSculpt Flex and the TruSculpt ID treatments together in conjunction, because the more well hydrated you are with the ID treatment, the better results you get. However, but I mean, honestly, if someone were just to tell you that if you drank more water, your results would be that much better, like, come on, how hard is that? It's really not that difficult when you want a sculpted body. Just drink more water. Just do what they say. You'll get the results. But the goal is to drink half of your body weight in ounces of water per day for 3 months. And the more oxygen and water you get to the muscles, the more the muscles actually respond.
All right, here's another frequently asked question I know both Jasmine and I asked. how soon do you see results?
Yeah, we definitely asked this because we wanted ripped abs right away.
Come on.
We don't want to wait any longer. What's cool is that you can actually see a visual difference the same day. However, your best maximum results come 3 months later. So you continually keep looking better and better, which is really encouraging.
This is true.
Yes, but especially if you have that extra layer of fluff over your area, then it's harder to see the muscle definition. Like for me, as I've shared with you, my midsection is where I tend to carry the extra weight. So in conjunction with the TruSculpt ID treatment, which is the body contouring or the fat burning, getting that extra layer of fat burned away first allowed me to see my results that much easier. So that was really great. So I encourage you to get both of those treatments done in conjunction so you can really see that definition on your body that you're wanting to see. But what's really great also, how soon you'll see the results, is this doesn't have to be like an inconvenience for you, because you can do the TruSculpt ID treatment the same day that you do one of your 6 flex treatments. So it's really simple, and the remaining flex treatments that you have to go in for are 15 minutes. That's so quick, in and out, before you even know it's done. But I mean, how does it help in doing both? It's when you combine them together, you're stimulating the muscle and you're becoming active in that muscle, where it's actually putting pressure on the fat cells, eliminating them out of your body. And so the bonus with this is your waist, for us, like we did on our midsection. For me, when I did both of the treatments together, my waist was actually 10 to 12% smaller because I combined the 2 treatments.
That's great.
Because the treatments work together by creating that muscle synergy and the fat loss. So I felt a difference the same day. I remember putting my hands on my hips and being like, whoa, I feel muscles that I have not felt in a long time. But especially like 1 to 2 months in, I was like, oh my goodness, I actually see muscle definition and an outline of my abs that I had not seen since I was training hard for the pageant.
Yeah, and I was the same way. I was definitely feeling leaner in my waist with each new day. I mean, as those months went on, I'm just like, dang, this just keeps getting better. I was feeling lighter and like less just bleh. So it was awesome. I love it. I love that you keep seeing results. It's not just, okay, I get to see them today because I did this today. No, it just like kept getting better. And I don't fully understand why. I know she explained it, but I still don't understand why. But I can just tell you it works.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. And it's because it doesn't just work topically. It encompasses your whole muscle. So yes,
come on.
We really are such advocates for it, because like we said, we didn't do anything differently.
No.
But you're feeling, it's a huge confidence booster when you start feeling in shape.
Yeah. All right, our next question is, how long do results last?
What's wonderful is that if you're not on the couch and eating endless junk food, your results are going to stay. They're not going to go away. However, it is similar to the gym in the way that if you stop working out, then your results will diminish. So same with this, like if you don't keep up with it, meaning go to the gym, or if you eat a little unhealthy, then sure, your results might not show as much, which is why like a maintenance treatment is an option for you. If you want to come in just once a month for 15 minutes, it keeps your results. So that's a brilliant idea. It's way better than having to do a half hour of abs every day.
Yeah, exactly.
But once you get to where you want to be with TruSculpt Flex, now you just have to maintain it, which is really easy considering they offer the maintenance treatment. So that leads us to the next question.
All right, so the next question, how often do I get this done?
So like I briefly mentioned, you can get a maintenance treatment done on this. However, if you don't want to, you don't have to. So this can be a one-time thing. However, like I mentioned, you get your 6 treatments done at first, but then you can do it once a month for 15 minutes for a maintenance treatment to keep that muscle definition. Yes, please. So this isn't a treatment you have to keep getting done all the time. Just let you know that. But you can. So for example, like Julie at JK Med Spa was telling me how there are people who do the TruSculpt ID treatment with the TruSculpt Flex treatment. And they say, Julie, I'm just gonna come see you every year in the spring, forget the gym membership, and I'm gonna get my body ready for summer. They just have to lay on the table and let the machines do all the work for them. And they get the fat burn off along with the muscle definition. So this is a brilliant idea. And I just think it's showing and telling of working smarter, not harder.
That's right.
When we keep getting flashbacks of all the cardio and the reps in the gym that we've done.
Yeah.
So
when I think about just a quick add-on,
Yeah.
some people don't like to go to the gym because they're like, I don't like the way I look and I don't feel good, or I haven't been there for so long and people are going to look at me and be like, oh wow, this person hasn't been there in a while, so they don't want to go to the gym because they're worried about getting judged. Well, get this done. Go to the gym, you're looking great, and you're just maintaining. You just got this great kickstart. You got to where you want to be, and you're just maintaining. So that's something to think about as well.
yes.
All right, our next question is, what areas can you treat?
Well, pretty much what areas can you not treat? Pretty much any muscle. We can do the arms as well as the whole midsection with your abs and obliques, as well as your quads, your glutes, your calves. So the top two most requested though are the midsection and a booty lift. You know, you've heard about the Brazilian booty lift, perky booty.
There you go.
I mean, it's amazing what technology can do. You don't have to do surgery for any of this, which is amazing. But speaking of surgery, this treatment is amazing for anyone who has had an injury or a surgery and they're trying to get their muscle mobility back.
Oh, that's right.
Maybe they haven't been able to use that specific muscle in a long time. Julie at JK Med Spa told me some amazing testimonials of people who had very limited muscle mobility in different areas of their body, but just after getting the TruSculpt Flex treatment done, they got significant results in being able to function in those body parts that they did not and were not able to just the day earlier. It's amazing.
Next frequently asked question is there anyone who can't have this treatment?
Yeah, so if you're pregnant, you just have to hold off for a while. Once you've had your baby, then absolutely you can. And a TruSculpt Flex treatment along with the TruSculpt ID treatment will be a great jump start for you to be able to get your body back to how you want it to look after having your child.
All right, here's another question that I know both Jasmine and I had, and that is, what does it feel like? Does it hurt? Does it hurt?
Yeah, that's important to know, especially in my past. My pain tolerance wasn't super high, so I definitely wanted to know and make sure that I wasn't going to be in pain the whole time.
Yeah.
But the best way I can describe it would be like a tingling sensation that you have like when your arm falls asleep. It's not painful, but it is unique.
Yeah.
In the way that this is not like a feeling you've ever had before, because your muscles aren't used to doing all these movements at one time. I'm sure you would agree, like at first when it turns on, it's like a quick jolt.
Yeah, and you don't know exactly what you're gonna feel, so it's kind of like, oh, hello, I'm awake, I'm good. And then, you know, as you go, we had moments where we were just cracking up because she started us both at the same time. So we were feeling the same things and stretches and all that different movements that it does as it's pulling and pushing and stretching. And so we had moments where we're both cracking up. We're just laughing out loud. I'm sure other people in the building were like, what is going on in that room?
Oh, I'm sure.
But yeah, you definitely are going to get a good laugh out of it. So
Definitely. It's like better than a comedy show.
It's good to see you laughing, right?
Yeah. Yesterday was National Belly Laugh Day. So
Yesterday was?
yeah.
yeah, there you go.
But really, another similarity would be like a TENS unit at a chiropractor. If you've ever used that, that's what it feels like. But it is unique because your muscle is being, like for us, our core was being pulled, twisted, stretched, contorted bent in every direction possible, which you're not used to feeling.
Yeah.
But my perspective going into it was that, like, if there's any discomfort, it's because I'm going to get muscle definition.
That's right.
And there is pain or discomfort in the gym.
Yeah,
And
sure is.
so the gym, when you're doing planks or ab rollers or crunches, that's not painless. There's some discomfort in getting abs, but not any more than this.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I've cramped up while doing abs, and I'm like, ah. So yeah, this was much better than doing any kind of abs in the gym.
And you don't have to do abs every day at the gym for a half hour, you know?
That's right.
So if you're like, well, how high does the machine go? Really, it's whatever you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
It's your pain tolerance, and they will make it match your pain tolerance. However, they at JK Med Spa have goals for you. They want to push you so that you get the maximum results out of your TruSculpt Flex treatment.
Yep.
So what happens is the machine's on for a bit, and then you get a break, and then it goes back on, and then you get a break. Well, each day that you come back, since you have 6 treatments, they want to push you a little bit more each day, because really they want you to be thrilled with your results.
Yeah.
And the more your muscles are working, the harder they're working, the better results they're going to get.
Yeah, and it's the same thing when you go to the gym. I mean, you don't have goals to do less the next day. I want to do less weight, or I want to do less crunches. Like, no, you want to beat your record. You want to go a little bit harder so you get even better results. And so, I mean, for me, I had told Julie, please push me. I want to get the most out of this. I'll let you know if I absolutely can't go anymore. But I also had a friend that told me what his number was doing this, because he had done it before me. So it was a competition for me. I knew what he had done, and I'm like, we need to annihilate that record. And so we did. And the cool thing was, she would go up and she would tell me at times what she was up to, but toward the end, she didn't tell me anymore. And she annihilated anything that I thought I was going to get. I was stoked when she told me at the end. She's like, so you ended up getting this. And I'm like, what? Come on.
Yeah.
So it's awesome. Yeah.
You don't know what you're capable of until the last treatment. You're like, wow.
Yep.
Because your muscles being strengthened.
Yeah.
But really, my belief is that anybody can handle this, especially when you have it in the back of your mind that you're getting muscle definition.
Yep. All right, our next question is, what is my downtime after getting this done?
What's amazing is that there's really no downtime, which is quite shocking, because I'm sure you expected to be like, oh, I can't move for a week. Like, no, I thought that going into it, but we found that was not the case at all. Because you may feel a little sore, but I found I wasn't sore like I thought I would be, because your muscle, for us, our midsection, it was being pulled, twisted, contorted in every direction. So it's not like, as opposed to doing the same exercise in the gym, like a crunch for 50 reps, where your muscles only getting worked in that same direction, that's how you get sore. For this, it's like every muscle was getting moved in every direction, and so you don't feel sore because the whole section got worked. Which is really, really cool. So I can't even really say that I was very sore. I just felt like I had done something differently, where like I knew I had put in work, laying on a table, that's work. But really the only downtime is they said, okay, we just recommend that you don't work out today. I was like, okay.
All right.
I guess I'll sacrifice. You don't have to twist my arm.
I guess the 54,000 sit-ups I just did laying there was enough.
I guess I'll come back and do 54,000 again tomorrow.
That's right. All right, so you may be asking yourself, what brought us to JK Med Spa in Nebraska?
Yes. Well, you know, we're just like you, where we can feel frustrated after putting in a lot of work in the gym or eating clean, and you're still not getting the muscle definition that you're wanting. Like, that can be very defeating. And so for me and James, when we heard about this technology and Julie at JK Med Spa told us about this, we were like, absolutely, we want to try this, because we wanted that jump start. We wanted our bodies back that we used to feel like and look like when competing in pageants and
World Championship
and cover models and all of that. And so for me, I've known Julie at JK Med Spa personally since I was 12 years old, and I trust her wholeheartedly. And she's so friendly, so professional, excellent at her craft.
Yep.
And so it was a no-brainer for me. And then we also got the opportunity to meet Dr. Pruden,
Yep.
who is phenomenal. And so you are definitely in wonderful hands.
All right, so a question I'm sure you're asking yourself is, what is the pricing? How much does this cost?
Right. Well, it's priceless when you feel
right.
so confident.
Yeah.
But I mean, just so I'm not giving you outdated information, since I don't know when you're watching this video, make sure that you give JK Med Spa a phone call and or check out their website, www.jkmedspa.com, to find out the pricing.
So we both just want to say thank you so much to Julie and Dr. Pruden at JK Med Spa. This was an awesome experience. We're so grateful.
Yes, so it was amazing. You will not regret it. So please don't wait. Schedule your TruSculpt Flex treatment along with your TruSculpt ID treatments in conjunction, because you want those better results, right? Don't wait. Your future self is going to thank you, and you will have that body you've been wanting. Even if you've been putting in the work, this is going to jumpstart those results for you. And so we are going to show our results in this quick slideshow, as well as a few fun behind the scenes clips. But make sure that you book your treatment today and head to www.jkmedspa.com.